Inside of row 2 gives us Dennis Desitel out of Palmer, Mass. And that's the 1939 Chevy Coupe. Has a 355 under the hood with a 3-speed at his right hand on a Raceworks chassis. The green flag waves and the 57 of Blanchard gets out to an early lead. And the modified division, though, John Talbot looking to hold off Daryl Dutch as they come off of turn 2 together. Of course, a bit of a more gingerly pace for these old yet beautiful cars. Still coming around here at a pretty decent clip. Number 57 car still able to command at the helm. 6 car with the look to the outside. The 44 car has made its way up to 3rd place after starting 6th. Henry Stamfel and the number 17 Seekonk modified. That was one of the first cars ever sponsored by Seekonk back in the 80s. Number 57 car, still with the rear view mirror full of Daryl Dutch. Of course, Daryl Dutch, known for having an entry in our Saturday night sport truck division, who we haven't seen yet this season. Number 44 car, James Allen with a good run that time. But look at Henry Stamfel sliding it sideways, spins across the start-finish line. Boy, that thing was a handful off of turn 1. He's able to get it rolling, but not before the yellow flag. Still at least halfway, half distance to go. The 57 and the 6 swapping positions on the grid from where they once started. Steve Bowden got away with the green flag. It's the 6 of Daryl Dutch with the jump into turn 1, but the 57 quickly recouping its advantage as they dive down the back straight. They're coming off of 4 now. 57 car, David Blanchard, wrapping his Malibu around the inside of turn 2 and down the back straight. A little further back, that 17 car of Henry Stamfel back to 5th now, still looking to make pace on the 110 of Kurt Snow. Still the 57 and the 6 together through 2 and 3 and 4. James Allen sitting pretty in 3rd, waiting to see which lane's going to open up for him as he tries to navigate his 1939 Chevy Coupe to the checkered flag. 5 laps remaining. That's right, 5 laps to go as Steve Bolden waves hello to his field of antique racers. Leaders starting to catch the lap traffic now. 3 wide through turns 3 and 4. Boy, that's a tricky situation, especially when you're driving a 100-year-old car. Certainly don't want to swap any paint on these things. That's right. Taking these things home in one piece is the only option when you're dealing with cars that are this old and this cherished. 4 laps to go that time by, and we're still neck and neck at the lead. Daryl Church, Daryl Dutch, still with the nose to the right rear quarter panel of David Blanchard. 44 of James Allen, waiting to see which lane gonna open up for him, if any at all. Time starts to run out as the white flag is in the air. Still a 2-wide battle at the point. 57 car peeks his nose out as he rounds the last half circuit. Lap traffic making it interesting. 57 car going to take the checkered flag first, followed by his 6th. 44 car coming home 3rd. 17 bringing it home 4th. 110 5th. The 27 car coming home 6th, followed by the 23, followed by the 06 and the 2 in that order. David popping out of the car here first. David started outside of the front row, and then once you got to the front, you were able to hold on to the first place for the duration there.
Yeah, it was a a fun race, and it was really glad to be back to Seekonk Speedway, and thank you for having us.
Yeah, well, it's always a pleasure to have the Antiques here, and just tell us about how special it is to just be able to drive out here with just some of these precious treasures of cars.
I don't know if this one's very precious, but it's pretty old.
Well, I'm sure it takes a lot of work and effort to get this thing out to the track. Is there anyone you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank Seekonk Speedway for having us here and letting us do this, and all the guys that come out and do this.
Absolutely. Well, folks, once again, give it up for David Blanchard. And coming over here, your second place finisher, John Talbert. John Jalbert. So you started inside of the front row, and you were basically right in tow on the 57 the whole time, and brought it home in pretty decent fashion.
Yeah, first night driving the car. Yeah.
So first night driving the car, how's getting used to driving something like this around here?
Totally different than the other car I have here.
Wow, so pretty quick learning curve, but I'm sure it takes a lot of work to get this thing out here. Who would you like to thank?
Thanks for everyone who helped me with the car to get it here today. And thanks for having us here at the track.
Excellent. Well, once again, round of applause.